So the undoing process that I spoke about earlier is about becoming less than, not about becoming more than, but about taking away all the things that stop you from flying, all the things that are heavy. And all the things that are heavy are your belief systems.
And would you say it's like a great simplification of the mind
Very
and
much
lifestyle?
so.
Yeah.
I would absolutely agree with that. It is a great simplification to the degree where you start living with no mind. In other words, you're back to being like about 2 or 3 years old, where you're witnessing the world, but you're not thinking about it anymore. You're just enjoying it.
And truly
because we went to school and we learned how to live in our heads.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost evil when you put it that way. It's like, I mean, I know we talked about before, we shouldn't condemn others and condemn the world, but in a way it's like, I don't know. It just seems wrong. We're programmed in such a way that leads us into unhappiness and suffering, and just it's just a thick way of living, if that makes sense.
Well, we're programmed at school to be highly competitive, both in sport and in academia, and that prepares us to be soldiers for combat.
Yeah. Wow. Jeez. Man.
So meditation helps you reclaim reality from the dream that you're lost in. Because meditation is simply putting your awareness on what is real, and everything is real except what you think.
Everything is real except what you think.
Yep.
Huh. Yeah. But everybody thinks what they think is real.
That's true, they do. People believe their mind, and that is the problem. If you can get back to no mind, if you can get back into just witnessing, you see a whole different world out here. You see a very beautiful world. You don't get caught in judgments. You don't get caught in problems. You don't get caught in suffering.
Yeah.
And you were like that when you were 1, 2, and 2. You were here, you were present, you were witnessing everything, but you weren't caught in the bull dust yet.
Man, unless ye become like children, then you'll never enter the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, Jesus said that. But that's a very misunderstood quote, because people don't realize, well, you have to go back to no mind. People think that you just become innocent. No, true innocence is living in no mind. And that's not something the church teaches.
No, that's for sure. Oh, man. No mind. No mind.
Yep, just here, aware of everything, present to everything, but not thinking about everything.
And it all, would you say, starts with the breath, focusing on the breath?
Oh, no, it just starts with being present to what's around you. Like I got into diving when I was very young, and that led me into meditation, because in diving I got in the water and all of a sudden my thoughts would stop. I'd just be with my environment. And so, and being in the gangs, I had to have present moment awareness, because if I didn't, I would have got beaten up. I had to know what was beside me, what was behind me, what was in front of me the whole time. Now, when you're that aware of your surroundings, you are in no mind to a large degree, because if you think, you lose that awareness.
Yeah.
And riding motorcycles is the same. If you're not present to reality, you die.
Yeah. So would you recommend, in a general sense, for us to find that which brings us close to the no mind? It could be motorcycles, it could be surfing, playing the guitar, meditation, but whatever brings us into the current moment.
Whatever brings you into reality. Because we're talking reality now. What you see, what you feel, what you hear is real. What you think about it is not. And so I see myself as a reality teacher, not as a spiritual teacher, but I'm trying to help people get back to reality. Because most people have lost it. They live in their heads in a matrix, which is not real.